Howdy, everyone. I know I've obviously posted videos on YouTube. Most of my gameplay doesn't have me talking in it a lot. And I know a lot of the recent videos have been the Phoenix Wright game. I've been slowly getting through a lot of the games that I own. I've been kind of have this goal that to go through and play games that I've owned for a while, that I never got around to either playing, beating, whatever that looks like. Um, and some of it, I've been able to share gameplay on and kind of bring back memories, sort of thing. So I remember playing Diablo 2 when it came out on the PC a long time ago. My dad got it. And I got into it, loved it. I love playing Diablo. I just kind of love that style of gameplay. I know there's not really many games that are similar in style. And of course, we've got Diablo 4 that's out. I feel Diablo 4 is kind of like there is a storyline, but it plays a little different. It has that different feeling. But, anyways, so I'm playing offline. I still have my online character, level 41 assassin. From time to time, I'll just jump on this character and just kind of play through, um, the acts over again, just kind of level up. I know a lot of times I like playing by myself, but with that online character, I have played with, a friend or two, or just randomly join, someone's, I guess, story or act or whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play offline. So I've got a couple of characters. I've got an assassin. I went ahead and created a druid in Amazon, just to start off with. But what we're gonna be playing is Xeon, my assassin, in offline mode. Go ahead and get that started.
Good day.
I mean, Diablo 2 is like, it's gonna be my go-to game. Whether it's me playing it on the computer or in this case, I'm playing on my PS5. It's kind of like that comfort game. I know everyone kind of has that, and I suppose this kind of is it because I played a lot of it when I was growing up when it came out. I kind of just I loved it on the PC, and of course now it's evolved to be so much more. But we'll go ahead and get started with Act 1. We'll go ahead and talk with Werv here.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. She turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the Sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
All right. So our quest has been updated. In Act 1, we have to find that Den of Evil. So when Diablo 2 first came out, they only had so many classes to choose from. I think they only had 3, maybe 4. And then when the expansion came out, that's when they added, a couple more, like the assassin. So
they'll never see me coming.
Originally, I would choose the Amazon to play, but then once they had come out with the assassin, I was like, man, this is gonna be the one I want to play because she can wield 2 weapons essentially, and like my go-to, like even when I play like Elder Scrolls Skyrim, I try fighting with 2 swords. I did that with Elden Ring as well. I ended up getting rid of Elden Ring. It was a good game, but I think the fun of it, like when you make a game so hard, for some people that might just take the fun out of it. So with Elden Ring, essentially, to even be able to level up, buy equipment, armor, all that stuff, abilities, you had to essentially farm runes, and you get runes from killing things, creatures, whatever. But I just, like, I sat there and had to think to myself, am I gonna want to really spend that time farming all that, just to be able to potentially survive, Sorry, I know I'm kind of rambling about a game I'm not even playing. What I always like doing in Diablo 2 is I'd kind of like go around the map and just kind of try and get all the other creatures, fought, before, getting into the Den of Evil. Just trying to get as much experience as possible. That really didn't help. So we'll go ahead and use a potion. I do like how the controls for the PS5 really work very well with the mapping on the controller for Diablo 2, and I know with Diablo 4 I was thinking about getting it on the PlayStation or the PS5 as well, but that one I just stuck with the PC. I guess I wasn't as, like, it's fun to play, but I just don't really care for the style that they're going for. Well, and it's crazy now, the Blizzard Entertainment, is owned by Microsoft, so who knows what that's gonna look like going forward for a lot of these games, oh. There we go. to figure out how to turn off a stamina run. I mean, I don't think Microsoft's necessarily going to ruin anything that Blizzard's come out with. I mean, they might help out, but as when it comes to, you know, are they gonna now just have it exclusive to, like, their gaming consoles, you know, when it comes to games like, I mean, I hate that Microsoft owns Bethesda. I mean, Bethesda takes forever to come out with games, but I mean, you see it with Starfield. I think Starfield only came out on the Xbox, and I don't think they plan to bring it out on PlayStation. And I mean, to me, I think that's kind of like, I get it and I understand it as to why they probably came up with that. But they're missing out on a market that are loyal PlayStation owners. I mean, I own an Xbox, but I probably only, like, own 5 games for it. And that goes also for, like, the 360 as well. You know, I had gotten a 360, but, you know, the only reason... I mean, I love Gears of War. You know, that's probably the only shooter I can stand playing. Other than, you know, Destiny. But I got it, because, you know, they came out with exclusive role-playing games on the Xbox. I'm like, well, I gotta have that, so... Anyways. Me rambling on, once again, about nonsense while I go around killing monsters. I know, I've leveled up a couple times, but I haven't really done anything with my abilities. So kind of going around the map, making sure, you know, I didn't miss any stragglers. Came across the den already. I think that's what I like about kind of playing Diablo 2 offline, is the map I don't think really changes, unlike when you play online, and that changes each time you log in. So the layout's different. Man, and like the music. Like, I'm big into music and video games, and you know, Diablo 2 definitely has some excellent game music. And it's different for every place you go. Pretty certain anyways. Me and my brother would play this a lot. I know my dad did, of course, as well. Let me go back to running. Gotta find that quill rat. Like, listen to that, like, you hear, like, the river, the water, you know, so it's just so crazy.
can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Alright. I'm gonna have to kind of rearrange some things.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to sell some things, so might as well go ahead and use my town skull.
Greetings.
Had to mute myself for a second. Had to cough. Didn't want to do it in your guys' ears. I mean, I've been lucky enough that so far my dogs have been pretty quiet. They're sleeping right now in the bed in dog beds next to me. It's like just when you think you've gotten all the enemies out on the field, you come across ones that apparently you missed out on. But I'm pretty sure I've got everyone now. It's always good to have a town portal available. I can't wait to when I can start having the tomes and just kind of stack them in bulk. Alright, so before moving on, since I'm now level 3, let's go ahead and start using some of these stat points. I like to try and evenly disperse them, so I'm like a well-balanced fighter. Skill tree. Let's see here. I haven't really used too many of these. Blue claw traps. I think I'll do that, and I'll do a trap. Okay. Alright. So that should... Now, I can use traps.
So
Alright.
dark. Perfect.
Gotta kill all the monsters in the den. It's been updated. I do like the traps because eventually I get to where I can do like waves of fire, and that was pretty cool. Gotta make sure you always take out those shamans because they'll resurrect the fallen. Don't want to get ahead of myself. I like to kind of roam the map, make sure I cover all areas before essentially trying to move on. Make sure I'm not missing out on any loot or monsters so I don't have to necessarily backtrack too much. Play this game on hardcore. I'm kind of afraid to play it on hardcore. If you die, like, I think you die and don't get resurrected, and like, I don't even know, like, I want to start over, or whatever that looks like. I guess one of these days I'll have to try it out.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I think I just like used a potion unnecessarily because I just leveled up.
I can't carry anymore.
So I'm wearing headphones, so, you know, obviously I can talk and record at the same time, but it's just like, with the headphones on, it's like
The rogues test is done.
things I didn't imagine to hear, so. Alright.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
I don't know why I just sold that. Should have looked at it first. Alright, before moving on, I gotta go back to the Den of Evil and pick up the loot that I couldn't pick up the first time. Wanna make sure I'm not missing anything. No, I had some gloves over here, I think. Here we go. Alright, that's everything, so we'll go ahead and head out. As you could probably see with like the different videos that I've posted, that I do a wide range of video games. I mean, most of them are going to be role-playing games of some sort, but nothing's beneath me as far as like say playing Pokemon or, you know, something mature rated like say The Witcher. I mean, I'd love to have recorded gameplay of The Witcher, but you know, I don't want to anger the YouTube gods with posting something that's mature rated.
Good day.
Why am I doing that? I like stockpiling up on potions. Yes, I know I could have just held up down a button for it to transfer, but I like having things in a certain way.
Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust. My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Quest has been updated, so I have completed Den of Evil. We're moving on to Sister's Burial Grounds. I need to look for the Bloodraven in the Burial Grounds next to the Cold Plains. Alright, I got 2 skill points. Again, we're gonna just work on the same thing, Claw Mastery and the Trap, because I'd like to get to down here to a lot of these ones. And I've got a ways to go, so 5 stat points to hand out.
Beware, the evil is strong ahead.
Before, if I had tried to come up to Flavi, she would have stopped me and been like, yep, you can't come past me. Sorry. Not until you defeat the Den of Evil. I wonder what awesome items I'll find. I always like finding magical weapons and armor. Whoop. Like, yes, I'm gonna run around in circles. That's what I do.
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana. Alright. Let me get this waypoint. stupid shaman.
I am overburdened.
Oh, there's another one.
I am overburdened.
Yep, I know.
I can't carry anymore.
I'd like to kill the remaining fallen so I can use the... Man, how many shaman are there? Jeez.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright.
Yes?
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
Still a little early to start trying to get some of those because most require level 5 and stat points in places, so... Alright, I think I got everything.
I am overburdened.
Am I already overburdened? Jeez. Oh, find that stupid shaman.
I am overburdened.
I hate trying to go to my thing.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore.
Good day.
Well, I found the Fallen camp. And I'm pretty certain named shamans can, like, bring back other shamans.
I need mana.
God. What I hate the most about the Fallen is, like, they come to attack and then as soon as things get real iffy, they start to run away. So you're like chasing them halfway across the map, or just waiting for them to come up to you.
I am overburdened.
I'm gonna have to really scout out, see what I missed.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Alright. I believe I got everyone. Alright. Portal time.
Greetings.
head back on out. I'm gonna like roam around and see what I've missed so far. We got a straggler.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright.
I can't carry anymore.
Yes?
Alright. Probably should wrap up here. Not quite gonna do the cave just yet. There's quite a bit underneath that rock. Alright, from what it looks like, I killed everything on this map. At least this section. So we'll go ahead and head back to the camp, but we'll use the waypoint. Well, I appreciate you all joining me and watching this video. You know, I want to share, you know, gameplay of games that you know, I love to play, and maybe you know, out there never got a chance to play. Or that you played when you were a kid and it kind of brings you back. I like getting the tomes early. So we got 4 of 20. Probably should send my points too. Alright, well, again, you know, thank you for joining me and watching me play Diablo 2 offline version through Act 1 on my assassin. I know I don't have very many subscribers, but you know, I'm doing this just because I enjoy sharing gameplay with everyone. And you know, if you don't watch the video, no big deal. If you watch the video, thank you so much. And hopefully I'll be able to get more gameplay. Like I said, most of my gameplay probably won't be me talking, commentary, that sort of thing. Because, you know, it's kind of weird, but, you know, that's just me, you know, big weirdo. So, thank you. Y'all have a good night.